Hey Cyclones fans, it is game day, the first road game of the season here tonight. Cyclones getting set to head out to Wheeling to take on the Nailers for the first time this season, joined by Cyclones assistant coach Marc LeFebvre. And Marc, I want to get into this game here tonight. The Cyclones coming off of a loss in their first game, but a lot of positives you can still take from that contest last Saturday.
Yeah, we got a big point there on Saturday night. That's going to go a long way in the standings down the road. But a lot of positives, a lot of things to work on this week. We've had a great week of practice. The guys really battled hard. I mean, the guys knew that they probably let themselves down last weekend. But like I said, it's the first game of the season. But here we go into Wheeling tonight looking to get 2 points.
Now, we met with Coach McDonald earlier this week and just touched on what a full week of practice can do for the Cyclones. The schedule very, very favorable to Cincinnati this year. Early on, 4 games in your first 3 weeks of the season. Just touch on what you guys have been working on this week in practice.
We've basically been going through everything, especially systematically. Like you said, we had a long week of practice here. 5 really good practices. We battled really hard. And we got some spots in our lineup that guys want to vying for right now. And it's good to see those guys vying for those spots and some good competition.
Now, the Wheeling Nailers come into today's game having won their first 2 games in Greenville last weekend. They scored 12 goals on the Swamp Rabbits. However, they also gave up 10. So this is a team that can score goals, but as we've seen in the first 2 games, they also give up a lot of goals as well.
Yeah, it was pretty wide open hockey. Macker and I broke down the tape of their games against Greenville. They got a lot of offensive firepower there. Their power play was clicking real well, so we got to shut that down, the penalty kill. And we got to take advantage of our opportunities when we do get some. But, we got to play well defensively, and then we'll turn into some goals.
Cyclones got 2 wins against the Nailers in preseason action. Does their lineup change at all from what we saw back in Wheeling a couple of weeks ago?
Well, just like ours, it's totally different. It's a night and day comparable to the 2 rosters that we saw there the last couple of weeks. But, it's going to be a good hockey game. They got a good team. They're well coached. They'll be well systematically against us. And it's their home opener, so they're going to be buzzing, but we're going to be ready for it.
What are some keys to tonight's game for the Cyclones?
Well, just don't be sloppy like we were in our home opener. Obviously, we worked a lot of things systematically this week. And, we got to be ready from the get-go. We can't fall asleep the first 10 minutes, especially like I said, being their home opener, they're going to be energized and ready right into it. But, we'll be ready to go here come the face-off.
Cyclones and Nailers tonight, 7:05. Face-off will be at 7:05 in Wheeling. Pre-game show will go at 6:50 on CyclonesHockey.com. Also catch it on ECHL.TV. Assistant Coach Marc LeFebvre, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.